Zenith is meant to be played by how the devs want you to play it, but at some point, it'll get pretty old. So I asked my Discord ideas for the craziest Zenith challenges, and I picked 3 of them to try myself. These challenges range from absurd to actually kinda difficult, and you'll be surprised with how much you can learn by playing the game wrong. I tried your absurd Zenith challenges, and this is how it went. Hey you! I have a Discord. Videos like these where I get you guys to help is going to become more frequent in the future. Plus, I've planned very exciting challenges that you guys can participate in. But you'll only be able to do that if you join. You'll join me and many others to chat and play together, and it'll be a ton of fun. It is in early stages, but I plan to pick things up pretty soon. Link is in the description, and let's get on with the video. For the first challenge, we're going to be seeing how fast we can die of fall damage. It is kind of a stupid challenge, but when you think about it, have you actually ever really died of fall damage before? Especially as you level up, you might be at like 2000 HP, and it's near impossible to die of fall damage at that point. Which means the best level to do this at would be level 1, where you have the least amount of HP. And the underside did have a lot of high points, so it was pretty much just a matter of finding the lowest place to take enough fall damage to get myself to 0 HP. So using ziplines and climbing, I tried to get to the highest point to guarantee myself a death.
And we're pretty high up. Oh, there's enemies here. Don't take damage from them. Let's get up here. Oh. So, where do we need to drop? If we drop there, I don't think we'll die. We probably need to go around and drop, like, right there. I don't know if dropping in the water counts. I haven't tried that. But I think we might just die if we go up here. I don't really know how far we need to fall. I feel like we can just fall. We'll be fine. I don't really know. Do we want to try falling in the water? I assume you don't take fall damage because it's water. Pretty high up. There's an invisible wall back there. So the best place to fall probably would be like down there. I think we can make it down there. Let's give it a try. Here is test 1 on the height. We are right here. We're gonna try and drop right there, right before the water. I will move this out of the way. It's kind of annoying. Oh, okay, we'll give it a good run up and go, 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 go. Oh, I was flying, but it should be fine. Oh, can we make it? Can we make it? Can we make it? Can we make it? Yes! Yes! It worked. We took enough fall damage.
Now, I pretty much expected that to work. I mean, we're at the highest place for crying out loud. And I wanted to see how fast we could do it, because I know climbing is slow, so there has to be another way. So I searched for an alternative way up. The more climbing we can minimize, the more time we can save.
Okay, well, what's the best way to get there? It looks like there's a zipline there. I mean, if we're coming from the normal way, what's the fastest? Ooh, we can get up there, and then up there. Oh, okay, hold on. What if we go this way, and then up there, and then it goes up there, and then we get up there? It works great. We climb up here. Bam, bam, climb, climb, climb. Climb up here with some stamina. And zipline.
I realized all I had to do was get to these 2 ziplines to get to a very high point, and I was pretty sure this point would actually be high enough.
So, do we just drop right here? We probably could just jump drop. I think this is a better spot, and it's pretty quick because of the zip lines. So let's just give it a shot and see if we die. No! What? We don't? Oh my god. 24 HP left? I mean, yeah, no, it's not bad. We just need to get like a tiny bit of height from that, but I think that's probably the best way, right? Pretty fast, however, we do need a tiny bit more height. So, we could, you know, just climb up, to be honest. My idea is that we just jump up, climb up here to the top of that, just go like bam, 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 and then we can just fall from here. I think that'll work. But let's test the falling anyways. Are we gliding? Okay. And yes! All 540's gone. That's nice. So that's pretty quick. That's pretty quick.
And with that knowledge in mind, I really tried to speedrun this one.
So first we're gonna run through here, and then we can climb up these stairs really easily. I may miss a little bit, that's okay. We'll have enough stamina to jump up here, climb to the top, and take this zip line. This zip line gets us to a good height we need. All we need to do is get to an optimal location, gain some height off of this, and then fall. Whee! Oh. I glided. I glowed. I did a gliding. And go, 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 go. Yeah. Alright. What was that? 48, 49 seconds. I'll take that. I think that's a win. I assume that's the fastest you can do it. Solely because the zip lines just are in perfect spots to get you that exact enough height for you to fall there and die. I guess you could fall there. However, it's kind of far.
So this challenge is done, and it was surprisingly fun. Little bit of adventure and little bit of challenge. It's always a nice balance. Now this next challenge was literally something I would have never thought of. Trying to bring a Sylphid from the Gallian Plains to the end of the game. Now, I thought this was possible. In my time playing offline, there was a point where someone brought level 30 pirates to the plains, and there were like 10 of them. I had no idea how it happened. Obviously their places are right next to each other, so I assumed it was possible. I wanted to minimize the time I actually had to bring the Sylphid to the next area, so a level 5 one would do for now. The first thing I noticed was your effective level. When you're naturally a higher level, entering a lower level area, they give you an effective level to make sure you're not too overpowered, which also means you are weaker and have less HP. So I actually took a lot of damage getting hit by him to make sure he wouldn't run away from me, which really made it hard when I actually got to the next area.
No, it's not gonna work. I'm gonna kill the Sylphid. No. No! Why did it do so much splash damage? No! Oh my gosh. I didn't even...
So I ate some food to give myself more health in the plains, just to make it easier. Because when you do switch back to a higher level area, your health has to regen, it doesn't just give it to you. So I had a much easier time bringing the Sylphid to the next area. But really quick into this, tragedy struck. Look at this.
Okay, come on. We're making progress. I might die though.
Did you see it? Probably not, because it took me a while to figure this out too. But as you can see, the Sylphid is losing interest in me. And it's pretty odd because he's not far away enough to lose interest. And it was actually hard to test out what was happening. If the pirate is next to the Sylphid and you attack the pirate, splash damage with the Sylphid and you'll almost one-shot it. But I managed to separate the enemies to make some space.
Okay, it worked. You still on me? Okay, so let's kill this guy.
And this let me figure out what was happening. There is this invisible line here, and once a Sylphid will cross it, it instantly loses interest. The only way to keep him interested is for you to quite literally go in and out of his range constantly. But it'll make it impossible to separate enemies, so you'll get attacked by about every enemy you walk by throughout the entire journey. So unless there's someone who's super dedicated to actually trying to make this happen, it's pretty impossible for now. But this third challenge is not, and it's a core fundamental of the game, cooking.
Alright, so now we are going to see how long it takes to get tier 3 in a recipe. We're going to be using the basic noodles for this. I think it'll be the fastest to do it.
Now, I was sent a joke challenge of trying to complete every tier 3 recipe, but I do not want to waste a week of my time cooking in a VR game. But I thought about it and realized I've never made a tier 3 recipe. I've made tier 2, but not 3. So how long does it actually take you to make a recipe tier 3? I found out in this challenge. Now this one's straightforward and there aren't many complications, but a couple actually did arise. And it really just had to do with how much money you had. I went with the basic noodles, which you can get at any level, but you still do need the materials for it. So we did need enough money to buy milk and flour until we got tier 3. And with the plethora of accounts that I've had making these challenges, I had one with enough money to do this. And I did have to make sure it did not cook noodles one time. But there weren't only drawbacks to this challenge, there were some important tips that you need to know.
And I'm about to tell you a little tip. I found this off of a video. I'll try to link it if I can. It was low views, so it might be hard to find. But if I do find it, I will link it in the description or put it on screen. The fuel doesn't run out until you actually make the item. So you can keep putting materials just in the air and just keep them there, and you won't have to waste time putting another fuel canister in. So with this strategy in mind, as long as we don't take the basic noodles, or actually don't put anything in the cauldron, we have unlimited use of this until we're done. So we can just speedrun making all the materials, put them floating in the air somewhere, and just put them all in at the end when we don't need any more fuel. Also, one more tip, because this is a buggy game and it's not polished and refined to its extreme, you don't actually need to be good on your materials. If you make a poor item, like, you know, you burn it all, it does have lower, like a lower bar up here, and if you play the game, you know what I'm talking about. I don't know what that does. I haven't checked it, but my guess, maybe you get less effects, or it just doesn't do anything. So really, the main thing is, we'll always have use of this as long as we don't put it in there, and we don't have to worry about being good to our cooking extreme. So let's see how long we can go. Let's do this.
Just to clarify, this one is not a speedrun. I just want to know how long it will take, which is why I spent about 5 minutes talking about all this. But with that out of the way, we planted our station at a nice area with a nice backdrop and got to work.
Here. So we can just like stash them, you know what I mean? I'm not sure the best place to stash them, probably just all around us. It might look weird to anyone walking by, but that's okay. And then we pretty much just need to keep doing that for quite some time. The hardest thing is just moving around with this joystick. Also, I need to move in real life. Hey. No. Stop. I mean, in the meantime, we can just like move it all around here. Anyone who looks up here is going to be really confused that there are a bunch of balls floating. Now, it will only say that I actually cooked it when I make it. So we will have to wait until we put it all in to determine if 30 is the right number. Someone's fighting a Silpha down there. We're going to run out of space. The white balls are getting darker as time goes on. I think one of the mine just disappeared. One of my milk, I think, just disappeared. However, I'm not too sure. If it did, we'll just go back and get one. The fact that all the balls are turning the same color over time might make this a little difficult, but I'm gonna hope I can work with it. And I don't really have much to say right now. We're just making a lot of balls. But we are at 3 more, and I think this will be. I think we only messed up 1 milk, so I do think we will be at 29 when we do this. All right, well that's everything. So let's see what we can do here. Let's put them in. So we have flour, a milk, flour that makes the noodles, obviously, and then we have flour. How about flour? Is this flour? No, that was milk. Apparently, maybe we're just getting lucky. This is 2 milk. Oh, you just can't put it in. Okay, that actually helps. So that means what we can't put in is milk. 2 over here. Okay. Here we go. And there it is.
And there it is, we made 29. It seems like sometimes randomly my food would just disappear. Now I didn't know if that had to do with my controller just bugging out or if it was the game itself. But wasted food is important, and we need to know where it goes. So we went back to the Nexus to buy the materials to make one more.
Ourselves one more set. See if we can get level 3 at 30 or if we need to keep going. And there is a milk. Will this get us level 3? No.
30 wasn't it. Originally I thought it would go 5, 15, 30, but it seems to be a lot more than that. So the journey's not over here. Let's buy some more materials and cook some more noodles.
I have no idea how long I've spent cooking the same recipe. I hope it's not that long. Now, I don't really notice that much of a difference between all 3 of these. That could be because this was like unlocked before you started it, which maybe was a bug and actually didn't affect it because they knew that would happen. But otherwise, it doesn't seem to make much of a difference at all. It's kind of waste money. But I actually haven't tried the real tier 3 one.
I was going in increments so I didn't waste any food, but it happened to be way more than I really thought it would be.
That was insanely quick. Oh my gosh. Alright, 40's not it. Let's try. So now that we have 45, we gotta put it all together. There's 45. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Will this be it, or will we try 50? It's 50. Let's keep it going. If it's not 50, you know we gotta keep going. But if it's not 50, oh boy, this is gonna be an interesting one. Alright, we have 5 right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Please. No way, it's not. What? Oh, okay. I'm actually... Alright. We've made it 50 times. I think we'll go for 60. I think we'll go straight for 60. To be honest, I don't know. I've completely lost count on how much, but I think we started with 13. So we'll try it and see. We'll try it now. Actually, we can count them on milk, right? It's kind of on milk. Milk balls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, yeah, that's 10. We're gonna find out if this is it. So let's put it all together. I like how we've lost the thing that tells us if we've actually put in the right material.
It took some time, but we finally got tier 3.
There it is. That's 60. Oh, we got it! We got it anyways! We got it anyways! We didn't need to put it in our inventory. Let's go. Oh. We're gonna put them in there just in case. Gimme, 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 gimme. Oh, yeah.
I did also find the Pro Lantern kind of buggy, though.
We are now Global Tier Pro and Tier 3 in Basic Noodles. Doesn't seem like it really gives us any benefits, but at least we do have this. And it looks like we can actually use it for free now as the Pro tier. So I might actually have to do that on my main. I didn't actually realize that. So you can use them at a cost. Or you can just get Global Tier Pro, aka 3 stars, and it looks like you can use it. Let's see, let's make one more to see if it actually is like way faster or not. Oh, what happened? What happened to it? What happened to it? What happened? I mean, it's there. What happened? So like, Basic Noodles. So if we put something in, we can do it before, right? We can do it before, right? No, it's gone again. It's gone again. After I take something out, it just disappears.
I still have no idea what the problem is with that, but something seems incorrect.
It's Basic Noodles. Put it in first. How about that? And now, can we try it? Is it in? No. Yeah, I'm not sure which part of this could be a bug. I assume I'm supposed to be able to use it, but I don't know why I'm not. Because Global Tier Pro is how you unlock this. But at the same time, I can't... This one still costs money. So either the bug is I'm supposed to be able to use it and can't, or I'm not supposed to be able to use it, but I still can. So I don't know what the bug on this part is, but something I think is wrong here. But otherwise, we got tier 3 on the Basic Noodles. Took us 60 tries. I didn't expect it to take 60, because it goes 5, 15, 60, but we got it. So the challenge is now complete, and a lot of my time has just been wasted cooking noodles on an account that doesn't matter. So there it is. That is all 3 of these dumb challenges completed. So that Sylpha one was probably the dumbest one, although they pretty much thought of that because you can't do it, and I'm really upset because I would have dedicated like an entire hour trying to get a darn Sylpha across without killing it. But there is quite literally this line that you can't do it in, so that sucks. Honestly, they should patch that out because I want to do that. I know it's for the benefit of the game, so you don't have a bunch of level 30 enemies coming into the level 1 area. But come on, at least for the Sylphids, you know? Let me be able to do this challenge, come on. The fall damage one was actually kind of interesting because fall damage is really hard to come by. It's like, yeah, I can just climb up here and drop down and I might take 2 damage or something. But taking like 500 fall damage actually takes a lot of effort because like, and as you level up, it's near impossible just to die. It's impossible. I think it's a kind of a useful concept because you can use that to gauge in the game, be like, okay, this seems pretty close to that height limit I was at. So I think I might actually die if I fall down here. And then the cooking quest, I mean, I learned something from that. I learned something from all of these. But the cooking quest is definitely another important one. These actually kind of were all important. I learned that it takes 60 times cooked to get level 3, because I knew it was 515 for 1 and 2, and never tried level 3, so I didn't realize it would be that much compared to like 30 or 45. But we ended up getting there in the end of it, which is what matters, and found out that there might be some sort of bug or something that needs to be addressed. And I think that's in itself a win. So all 3 of those are a win. All 3 of those were kind of fun to do, really fun to do. I truly hope you enjoyed this video because it was actually really fun to make and not grueling and intense. And that will be all.